Teenage years and early 20s are a whirlwind for many. Lots of changes physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. One of the main points of focus for tweens is what the hell to do with their changing skin. With so much information out there and lots of predatory skincare companies that are dying to make a killing off of the naivete of tweens, it's important to have a solid foundation for understanding your skin needs. Dr. Yuval Bibi, Dermatologist, mission: break you out of the skincare matrix of stupid and lies and put you back in charge of your own skin and much more. I obviously was not born a dermatologist, and I remember a lot of confusion in my teens and my early 20s about what the hell to do with my skin, especially with the ever-growing variety of skincare products, all promising to make your skin 10 times better and that everybody will love you if you use them consistently in a 20-step routine. Turns out people liking you has very little to do with skincare. How you treat yourself matters a whole lot more, and you want to be smart about it. So here are a few things I wish I would have known in my tweens about skincare. Number one, the skin is not dirty. It may come as a shock to you that the skin is not covered in garbage. And I hear this from kids, from tweens, from adults, that they all live under the assumption, believing that the skin is covered in dirt. The skin is not covered in dirt. The skin is covered in the skin barrier, and that means you want to leave as much of it on the skin as possible. The stronger your skin barrier is, the stronger your skin, and the less likely you are to have dry skin, eczema, irritated pimples, and so on and so forth. Number two, body odor is produced only under the skin folds. As a kid, a tween, and beyond, I've used soap to cleanse my entire skin from head to toe for many years, believing I was cleaning off very bad body odor that would repel people. Now, the interesting thing is that body odor is actually made only under the skin folds, starting in teenage years, by the way, so kids are exempt from this. But starting in teenage years, as the body changes, those skin folds, the armpits, groin, and butt crack begin to make body odor. In certain people, it can be stronger than others, but those are the only areas that make body odor. The rest of the skin does not produce any noticeable body odor under normal circumstances, which means most people do not have any noticeable body odor coming from any other area of the skin except for the skin folds. And in many, even that is very subtle and not very noticeable. So your best strategy to use soap on the skin to address body odor would be to soap only under the skin folds, as in the armpits, the groin, and the butt crack. The rest of the skin, you will not get any benefit from soaping whatsoever. In fact, you will be harming your skin barrier. Soaping from head to toe will not address body odor. In fact, it'll just make you drier. Not a good thing. Number three, scrubbing and exfoliating products are terrible products. I remember buying my apricot scrub and using it on my face vigorously, hoping I'm getting some sort of a rejuvenating effect. And the more time passes, the more kids and tweens are doing scrubbing, which is really a horrible, horrible, horrible category of products. Those products are completely worthless. And in fact, they do actually cause significant physical damage to the skin barrier, making your skin more sensitive, more likely to break out, more likely to have those outbreaks that you already have stay longer and leave markings and possibly scarring. The reason why people scrub their skin is that they're addressing a made-up need of getting rid of those dead skin cells on the surface of the skin. In reality, the skin sheds its own dead skin cells, which are called cornocytes, all on its own, 24/7, and for free. There is no reason for you to ever exfoliate your skin, and you'll be much better off for it, for not spending the money to buy the products, for not spending the time to use the products, and not damage your skin in a way that sometimes can be very difficult to reverse. There is no congestion on the skin to address. Let the skin work for you as it's designed and meant to do, and leave it alone to do its business. Number four, if your skin is oily or normal, you do not need to moisturize. Moisturizing is a widely misunderstood set of practices. What moisturizing essentially means is covering the skin up with a product, a layer of a product, to give the skin protection to recover its own skin barrier or retain its skin barrier in anticipation of difficult or harsh conditions such as dryness, or cold, and allowing the skin to maintain its skin barrier. Now, most moisturizers out there are lotions and creams. They're water-based products. They really don't do a whole lot. The water evaporates, leaving you with the inactive ingredients. And most people, especially in their tweens, do not need to moisturize at all. Most people in their tweens have either oily skin, which is having a little bit of noticeable oil on the surface of the skin, which is completely fine, by the way, or having normal skin, which is just as it sounds, is normal, meaning you're not feeling extra oil, you're not dry, your skin is just fine the way it is. For people with oily skin or normal skin, there is literally no need to moisturize. You may need to moisturize every now and again if you do get dry skin in patchy formation, or you're anticipating you're getting into very dry environment or a very cold environment. And that would be in anticipation of those conditions to prevent further damage. But as long as your skin is oily or normal, there is no need for you to moisturize. Also, the choice of moisturizer must be addressed. Moisturizers, good moisturizers, that is, are far and fewer apart. Good moisturizers are, first of all, oil-based, meaning they do not evaporate. They are thick, meaning they do not dissipate and run off and thin out easily. And third, they contain very few ingredients. 3 ingredients or less are the ticket. Products like Butter Oasis Moisturizing Balm or Butter Blossom Moisturizing Balm, made with 3 and 2 ingredients respectively. Layer them very thinly on the skin to protect the skin with a microscopic layer of occlusion, and the skin over those areas will recover promptly. Let me know in the comments section how this video helped you free yourself from silly skincare practices. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more no BS skincare advice. See you next time. God bless.